So I thought I would set up my next journal since I'm almost done the one that I'm currently using, and I don't know, I thought I'd just share it online of me setting it up. This is the Moleskine Classic Collection soft cover. I normally go for the hard covers, but this is what they had, and it's also in square grid. Not a total fan. If I do want a grid, I usually go for dot, but I don't know why, but I can never find dot grids ever, especially in these smaller pocket sizes. I can find plain, lined, or square grid. But yeah, so I'm going to make do with what I've got because I don't feel like ordering off of Amazon because I like to shop in person. So yeah, I keep my journals relatively safe. I'll first show you the one I have that I keep in this little leather cover thing. This little guy I put on here myself. I burnt it on. This is like a leather covered. Here I keep my literally a dollar store calendar notebook thingy with just the calendars in it. This is my tracker. I have one that I'm actively using underneath, but there's some personal tracking that I just don't want to share right now. And then this is my journal. This holds like everything. And when I mean like everything, it's like everything else that isn't in this calendar is in here. From journal entries to tarot reading entries to creative ideas, thinking on paper, everything. So I'll start off and I'll kind of give you a rundown. I have this kind of like ideal day page that I've redone for my next one, just kind of fixing it up and cleaning it up. I have my little key, which is quite simple. I'll show you in a second. These are a bunch of projects that I have on the go that I need to like do. So I put it on a punch card. So when I know it says punch card, but when I do it, I'm gonna color it in and reward myself like that. Underneath here is my name, obviously covering that. And there's no real like setup to this. It's very, very simple. I have this kind of like vision board here when I started and why I started this thing, because there's a bit of a backstory. Earlier in 2025, I was using a ring system and I would type out my pages and then print them out and then pull a bunch of them and put them into a binder. I know, a lot, crazy. I was doing that just because my writing was so bad and I wanted it to look pretty, but it just became just way, way, way too much work. So I stopped doing that. And then I've started doing this. So I draw a line down the side here and I'll put like the little initial of what's going on, what kind of entry. See here I have J for journal, creative thinking, tarot, anything like that. Did mind mapping, some vision boarding for 2026, and a year spread. I did a card for every month at the beginning of the year, and I'm going to see how things play out like that as the year goes on. It's maintained roughly the same, a line down the inner side, and just kind of noting what kind of entry is going on. See here, there's a little tiny T, a little tiny J, a little tiny J for journal. And then I started doing this where I do a to-do list of the things that I want to do that day. I keep it relatively small, no more than 3 things. Yeah, sometimes I'll put in stuff I like the stickers back here. My daughters gave me these stickers, so I've been adding them in. My youngest doesn't like the witch alotl, so she gave me the little witch alotl and the sticker. She thought it was too scary. She's only 3. So yeah, it's kind of just there when I need it. I'm not worrying about making it look pretty or anything like that. You can see here my daughter made me another sticker out of label paper. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty much the same. Oh, and I've also been doing this where I kind of like see my week lined out like that. I have this clear bit of plastic I use as a writing board, and then these are the few pages that I have left. Very few pages. So it is about time that I set up my next book. I tape back the strings so that way when it's in here, they're just not moving around as much. So as for this one, I will be decorating the cover. Oh, and I will say this one is the hardcover, and it's clearly blank pages. There's no lines or anything, no dot grid or anything. This is the hardcover, and I started this in August 2nd, and it is May 19th of the following year, so it took me a good long while. Not quite a full year, but pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, so I already have been sort of working on it, but I haven't actually set it up. So I printed out a few things, and I have a couple of stickers. Take off the wrapping paper. What's this one? Okay, I guess it's like a door knob thingy. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But I have a sticker. This one my daughter got in something with a whole bunch of other stickers, and she gave me this one. This one I got at a crystal shop. The little death card. I have a specific fondness for the death card. So I got the death card, and the little skeleton guy is really cute. I like him. I have another punch card page, which I think I'll just move that one into here when it's time. So I'm gonna leave that for now. And then I have my dream routine and stuff like that. Plus I put the categories underneath. I just kind of use Canva for this, and I just made it super simple, just to, keep it simple to look at. I didn't want to add too much, and my color in my printer isn't very good. You can kind of tell here it's kind of weirdly washed out color. It accidentally got it printed in color, and it's not very nice, but it'll do. This is my 2026 vision board. And how I do that is I select images, and then I just kind of add little bits of sayings to kind of bring it back down and give me that focus. So let's start. Okay, let me put this book over here. Get a cup of tea. Actually, I'm going to not use this with us. I'm going to use a couple of these books that I don't know what I'm going to actually end up doing with these books, because they were meant for something else, but I don't actually use them. I I think I'm just gonna tape this in up here, maybe down here. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll just use some double-sided tape. And I'm just gonna do the top, and I actually think, did I do it? I kind of did it towards the top on this first one. So I think I'll just try and do that too. Okay. And then I don't think I'm gonna put this in the front here. I think I'll put it in a bit. I'm gonna bring this over into here when the time comes, and I'm gonna keep this relatively simple. I might add a few stickers. These kind of don't really go together, so I think, because I was thinking of like putting these guys on the cover, but I don't know if they really go together, so I need to play with those. Maybe I'll just put this in here as a placeholder. Ooh, it's a little long. I really like the idea of these punch cards. Like to work towards something. And I want to try and find other ways that I can maybe use these in my life to get things done. That would be really cool. This is like the project one. I could do one for like other things. Where's my rounder? It's next to me. I'm gonna make it super round. Not super duper round, but if you use these like punch card thingies, what do you use yours for? Like, I've seen people do so many different things with them. So I'm just curious, what do you use your punch card for? I think I'm just gonna kind of put it down here and then tape it with some masking tape because I don't want to use any washi tape. I don't really like the washi tapes I have right now, and I don't really feel like buying any more. So I'll just use some masking tape. Kinda. Hold this in. That can be a placeholder for now or whatever. Maybe I'll just leave that one there. And okay, I'm gonna move this over just a smidge on the page. Okay. And then I'll put my name and stuff up there after. And something I'd like to do, I know other people do it too, is I'm gonna like tape these together because this is like useless and it's just more annoying than anything. So I'm not even gonna try and write on that. Just tape it shut. And I'll do the same to the back. Okay, those are taped. And then I'm gonna leave this kind of like this. Sometimes I'll put sticky notes underneath if I need to remember something. I'll just kind of, but I don't want it like out in the open, like maybe like a list of things that I need but don't really need like immediately, like maybe one of my kids needs some pants or something. I'll like write out like their pant sizes and stuff on a sticky note. I don't have any right now. We're good for random miscellaneous notes. And I've honestly been keeping them in the calendar little booklet more than anything at the moment, so it's fine. For now, I'll write my name later, and then I think I'm gonna put this over here somewhere. Maybe up here. Maybe. Yeah, I think I might bring that up here. And I'll tape it down properly. Okay. And then I'll write a few things about 2026, like anything that I wrote in here about 2026, I'll put on these pages here. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to leave that for now and then come back to that because that'll take time. Right now, I think I'm going to deal with the cover. First, I'm going to tape this down. So I just kind of have it as straight as possible and then sort of fold up that bit of like excess that goes over like this and tape down with some of this. And no one will see this. And then when the book is done, I just take the tape off and I'll use the rubber bands to store it closed. So perfect. And I'll end up leaving this on my desk until all these pages are done. I'm so eager to finish this. I maybe have like not that much longer, just a few pages. But I want to decorate the cover while we're here. I want him, but I don't want the cutesy little kitty. She's too cutesy. Maybe go with the butterfly, you know. And I think even my like word of the year is rebirth. Yeah, it is. So this works perfectly. Maybe something like that. Then I need something here. What could I put there? I have this like thing of stickers that I really need to get through. Is there anything that can work with? I don't know why I have so much strawberries. Maybe maybe this guy. Is he too big? I think he's too big. He's kind of fitting in. Any other cool? No, I kind of like man, but I'll keep her. There's another man. This gazelle lady. Is there any more? Oh, there's another man. There's a lion man. I want something that kind of goes with it, and it'll kind of balance out the black and white of the death card sticker. It's like too gray on the top. And it's take the butterfly out maybe and put in something else. Maybe a leaf. I don't know why I have a leaf there. It doesn't quite fit. Ooh, acorns? I love acorns. Yeah, maybe I'll do... It's not perfect. Oh, okay. I'm being thrown off. Or, I wonder if this will work. Okay. And then maybe I'll put like a little label sticker down here later. Maybe I'll put like a, oh, maybe a small short quote or something with my label maker. I don't know what I would put though. That would be kind of cool. I've never done that. Just like label sticker page on there, and then I'm hoping that these will stick to this cover. Let me just check something. For many years ago, and she's stuck on there. I had this sheet person on the side and it didn't stay, so I do remember taping this one down. But this was also a soft cover moleskin in the green. So I think it should be fine. I'll just start putting these down. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, that was luck. Okay. And then a little pocket watch. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put down here. I'm gonna leave it for now. And then maybe I'll think of something. I need tweezers or something. Do I have tweezers close by? No, I don't know where they are. I'll use this. Ew, no. Okay, maybe my hands are better. No, come on. Okay. I really like her, and she somehow like really fits. And she almost looks like, I don't know, witchy. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna go get the label maker and see what I want to put right here. Okay, never mind. It's a flop. Maybe I'll do it another day. For some reason, it's not working. So, yeah, let's move on. Maybe I'll just do a little like masking tape placeholder. And then there. That'll do for this little bit. And then over here, I'm going to tidy this thing up. It's taking up way too much space. Oh, I didn't notice this. Too late now. Okay. And plus this is better, kind of balances out the black and white and stuff, so. Oh, what about... maybe. Let's see if I can. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. I think why I want to decorate the covers so much is because I keep the journal itself so just like word-based with like maybe some stuff going on, but I keep it so simple that the cover needs a little attention. Yes, that's much better. I like that it makes everything feel nice. Oh, and I was cleaning up. So yeah, I like to keep my journal just because I prefer my journals small so I can take them around with me. I'm just not a fan of like big like A5 journals. Like to me that's like way too big. It's intimidating and everything, and I like it just small. I can pick it up, I can like hold it with my phone. It's not that much of like a size difference, because this is an A6, so it just works. It just works for me so much better than a bigger journal. I think also I'm gonna start off in pencil. And I'm going to find 2026 there. I should put this in, but things have kind of like shifted, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to put the months over here. I think I'm gonna start it down in here. Okay, use, no, I can't even see. It's too far away. Okay, so I just did like one card for each month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll squeeze in. And I'm gonna do that for this. I don't write what I think it's gonna mean. I just like, I want to see if the card lines up with how that month has gone, kind of like as a predictive thing. And it's just a nice thing to kind of look at, because I do come back and I do have a look at that as the month ends. So I'm gonna put 6, 7, and then I'll put the rest of the cards over here. And over here, I think I'm gonna do a variation of that. Ooh, oh my god! My little bit of plastic. This is just like a bit of extra lamination page from like something that I laminated, and it was excess, and I used this, and it works perfectly. It's like it was already the perfect size. I just kind of cord around it, and it works perfectly as a writing board. Anyways, where was I? Oh, I'm gonna do a variation of this. Me in 2026. It has like a focus, what's in my bag, like the things that I want to keep close to me, like physical things that have importance, the good and dark why, for why I want to do things, and a what do I want and what don't I want kind of thing. I'll do over here on my own time, because that's gonna get personal. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish filling this out, and then I'll kind of give you an idea of how I'm going to use this. It's not going to change that much though, so we'll see. Okay, so that's how I'm going to leave this, and then I'll do this later. I'm already liking it. I need something here. I want a little bit of something. I should have left my stickers out. But over here, I'm going to, where'd my little, there it is. I'm still going to draw my line down this side here to do the initial, and then it'll go from there. Like, I'm just going to like jump right into how this normally looks over here. Like, it's just gonna be the same. It might be a little bit neater because of the grid, even though I don't really like the grid. But this is like how I set it up. I could always like take this out and when I start a new journal and just move along, or I can just print out another one. It's kind of cool like that. And I printed out a few copies of this, and I have them like in like the family calendar, like near the family calendar and stuff. But let's decorate this. Let's kind of keep this like, I don't know what kind of vibe this is going. Mix tapes are kind of cool. She's not the thing, though she is pretty. I have a lot of these Japanese wood block stamps, print stamp things. She is kind of cool, but no. Oh, there was that one that I was like, oh, it was a clock or something. Where is it now? A bed. A lady. No, I have a lot of lady, and I have a lot of strawberry stickers. I don't know why I have so many strawberries. Okay. A squirrel. Butterflies. An old stub. I don't know. I need something kind of. This hand is kind of cool. Okay, there's not that much space there, so I'm gonna play now. Cassette tapes don't really work. Play ticket stub. Wait, I think that's a play ticket. I don't know. It's like Lincoln something. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. Some sort of American. I have no clue what that is. I really don't. I don't know if I want that though. Ink pot? Maybe ink pot. Oh, this might be nice. Where is it now? Where? Oh, now I found tweezers. Okay, so I have these stickers that I made on my Cricut. I really wanted like some gold star stickers, and I couldn't find them in any stores, and I didn't feel like ordering them, so I just made them with some sticker paper stuff with my Cricut. So I'm thinking I might add a couple of these little starry ones on the cover, and then in here. So let's see. I think it would be cute. Let's see. Okay, I'm already liking that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna leave it really simple like that over here, I think. I'm just hoping these stickers don't like peel up or anything. They shouldn't, but you know. I'm gonna cover like the reward area with this. This is actually like photo paper, so I'm going to have to tape it. Just leaving like a little bit of space around that line. And then I'm gonna kind of like intrude on the lines over here with a little quill pot thing. Oh yeah, these are like the broken tweezers. I have another pair that's not broken, but I have the broken pair. They just don't close properly. They're bent out of shape for some reason. And I think that's it. Those are taped. And I'll add a moon. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it at this, and call it done. I might move in some stuff in the back here. I don't do much to the back. I'll have like sticky notes for emergencies on there. I have these long ones. I'll just move over. And then these blue ones. There's only like 2 or 3 of these at a time. They're just like for emergencies. And then I have a few things in here. This I don't need. I keep a few of these like index cards in the back for like my Zettelkasten that I keep on my desk. But if I'm ever like maybe out, I can always like prep them and put them in the proper places if when I get back. So that's it really for the setup. I'll show you what it would look like in here, how I put it in. So it just slides in here. That. I might even just take these out and put them somewhere else. But it'll end up looking something like this in this little booklet. And I think that is so cute. I'm really excited to use this now. Now I just need to fill up my old one. This one that's almost done, and then I'm set. I'm so excited. I love the vibe. I don't even know what to call this. Like slightly gothic, I guess. Slightly moody. And then I'll get into like journaling into this one. I'm excited. Very, very excited. So, thank you for sticking around with me in this little bit of chaos. I'm so thankful that I have this all set up now. It's been bugging me for weeks that it's not ready, and like it's silly because I have plenty of pages left. But, just knowing that it wasn't set up, it was bothering me. So very, very good, big accomplishment. I'm very excited. So thank you again so much for joining me.